Fairly typical white mountain forest in the shade. You can hear the wind in the trees. Pretty muddy, mucky, very green. But as I get a little higher, a little more breeze, and it gets a little cooler, which is also very nice. This is the Airline Trail. It's one of the routes to hike up Mount Adams or Mount Madison or both. And it takes you along a gorgeous ridge that we'll get to in a little bit. On the Airline Trail, along the ridge. What I just wanted to show you here was more the havoc that winds can play as far as knocking trees down. You can see it's a little bit of a fallen tree area. When you see cut logs or trees, it's not because somebody's logging or cutting them, it's because they've fallen across a trail and they need to clear the trail. I just get a sense. And you know that you're getting a little higher when you see these signs.
Miles.
This is coming down the Chemin Des Dames. And sometimes going down is harder than going up. You can see that actually what I have to do here is go down there. I'm going under the rock there, which is kind of straight down, but should be good. But making progress. All right, that was honestly a bit tedious. But you can see the ridge behind me, and I've now made it down. Now I have to go back up because I want to go up the Great Gully Trail. This is the subway, and I can see why it'd be better to hike with two people. It's a little precarious with one, but not too bad. But that's where I'm about to go, through there. I made it through all those things, and now I think I have a tighter squeeze yet. I don't know how I'm going to fit through there. Well, we'll see. My pack is higher than that. Oh, well. Now, getting to the Great Gully Trail. Yeah, it's 0.9 miles to Thunderstorm Junction, but it'll probably take me a little while because it's going to go up the whole head wall. See some still good chunks of ice down there along the trail. Starting to gain back some of that elevation that we lost. You can hear I'm next to a lot of rushing water. It's been very wet. I'm wetter than I anticipated that I would be. The trail's a little overgrown with thunder, with growth of ferns and branches through the trail. I guess I'm going to get a little wetter because even though out here it looks great, that water I heard rushing, that becomes a trail. My next blaze is right up there. So, there you go. Sorry, I'm going to have to take my pack off to fit through there. I'll be back. But what you can also see is that it's cleared up. So at the summit, it looks like it's not in the clouds, or at least what I can see of it. At least this ridge, which was before, is not now. So that's cool. And there goes my trail. As you can imagine, from coming up so much wet, I'm getting a little wet. You'll probably be able to see it best on my pants, which are soaked through much of the way. My feet are dry because of my waterproof boots, but I am pretty soaked. Water comes from up there, trail goes down there. Beautiful view, beautiful sunshine though. It's really pretty awesome. Back to the trail. Making good progress on the Great Gully Trail. You can see where I went down the Chemin Des Dames. I've made it. To the top of the Great Gully Trail. That is a very impressive cairn. Don't know if you can see how big it is. Put myself in front. It's big. And it's nice to protect myself from the wind as I get my jacket on. Alright, you didn't hear from me for a little bit because I just wanted to get out of the rain and the cold wind. I've been descending and it's finally getting a little better. You can see the gulf is over to the right, or the ravine, but it's starting to get sunny as I'm heading down. I'm coming up on the Crag Camp. It's a Randall Mountain Club hut. Unlike the Appalachian Mountain Club huts, there's no reservations for these and they're self-service. They're first come, first served, but from all I hear, they're very nice and much less expensive. Wow, impressive. Oh, nice view. Look at this. View of Mount Madison and the whole ravine. One, two, three, four across and two high. And 3 rooms. And nobody else here at the moment, although somebody's got some laundry up and some shoes and hats. There's the hut. And we're at the top of a little bit of a cliff here. That's next to that. It makes for good viewing. You can see the Chemin Des Dames that I went down. And you can't really see where I went up, but it was up that way. The weather feels a lot better with the sun than in that cloud. Really pretty. I'm happier now. It's definitely warm and making progress.
7 miles.
And as we're getting back to the car, it has flattened out significantly. So now I can pick up more time. And I should be back to the car soon. You can probably hear water in the background because there's been water everywhere on this hike. Woohoo! Back to the car. At the end of the day here, I'd have to say that it was less physically demanding and more mentally demanding because everything was wet, everything was steep, and I was afraid I'd slip and fall given I'm hiking by myself. But in the end, was able to go up airline to Chemin Des Dames, and then Chemin Des Dames down to the subway, and then do the subway and take that over to the Great Gully trail up to Thunderhead Junction, and then down the spur trail and back. Fun.